Welcome to Polyrhythm Music LLC. I'm David Van Dyke, and today we're going to do something we've never done on this channel, and that is work on music that's not through a guitar. I know, crazy, right? So anyway, here's what brought this on. As I'm like most of you, I play many different instruments. I love music. I love playing all types of music. And recently, a buddy of mine came over and was showing me some rap demos that he had done. And in talking, we were like, he's like, you should write something for me. And I was like, great, what do you want? So he gave me some ideas. Again, and this is going to become a theme with our channel. None of this is going to be expensive. Okay, the most expensive thing here is the Logic Pro, and you don't have to get that. You could get GarageBand, works just fine. Right now, I've got a MIDI controller. So for those who don't know, a MIDI controller is basically like a keyboard. They come in all different sizes, like a piano. Come in all different sizes, all different features, but it plugs directly into your computer, and then you can open it up. You can use it in your recording software to do, various different things, play any kind of electronic instrument. But it could be a drum kit, it could be anything, and we'll go through some of those choices as we go along. So anyway, this is a great way to sketch out ideas. And all that means is this is going to be very rough. No one expects this to sound like an actual piano. There are plugins and things you can get. They usually cost money, and the really good ones cost a lot of money. But they sound a lot closer. But the idea here is to give him something he can work on, that he can write lyrics to, and at the same time getting the idea out. So we're going to jump into this. I'm going to show you my writing process for this. Couple things right off the bat. He wanted it kind of gritty. That's something he wanted. He felt like today's rap music was a little too clean, a little too processed, with quantization where everything lines right up. That we get a lot of that in all music. So I'm going to turn the click off. That's one way I know to kind of bring a little life back into it, and that's a great tip for you. If you're recording into the box, meaning into the computer, and you feel like your parts are a little too robotic, A, don't quantize, but B, turn the click off. It's a great way to give a human feel to things. And I'm gonna keep the count in just so I have a little leeway to get set. He also wanted a more mellow vibe, but he wanted kind of a dark mellow vibe. So what I'm thinking is we're going to start probably here, which on the pad, and these pads are all programmable. You can do various different things with them. If you need a MIDI tutorial, we can do that. But right now, I just want to kind of show you my process, bring you inside the way that I'm thinking. Again, I'm a metal guitar player. I'm not a piano player by any means, but I can scratch out enough to get the idea down, and that's what we're going to do today. So the first thing is I'm probably thinking I've got an idea for something like this where we go like something like that. So I'm going to do a quick pass of that just to get the part down. And again, because we're recording all this I'm using Logic Pro, but we can just do snippets of parts, slide them around, duplicate them, do whatever we want. We don't have to sit here and play the whole song. I just need to get a couple of those down in tempo, and we can move and do whatever we want. And it will look something like this. So we've got that part in. Let's check it. I like it. So now we're going to move on to the next part, which all this is going to be is I'm going to stack stuff. So I know that I want this piano part, and if you'll notice, I'm playing with a little bit of dynamics just to get an idea in, not being very strict about it, but as you could hear, things are building, things are pulling back, just to give that moody vibe. So now I'm going to come back, I'm going to drop in another one. Let's go with an electronic drum kit. I know he likes the 808 Flex. Let's do a pass real quick. All right, so we've got a drum track in, and if you'll notice, I'm playing way past. I held out the notes at the end. Same thing. I played, played the drum part. That's just to give me enough room to clip things and kind of move them around so you can get things lined up. Makes it a little easier in Logic or any recording software. Quick tip, just to help you out. So let's see what we've got so far. I'm liking where it's going. I mean, even the camera woman, sorry, is like, she's liking where it's going too. And see, guys, this is all this is going through and just kind of picking. I'm in the mallet setting. Again, don't think that's where I want to be. Maybe a harp. Definitely not. Maybe some horns. Is that what we're looking for? No. But again, and you've got session strings, smart strings, violas. And I could sit here all day just clicking through different instruments trying to find the thing that I want. But the point is, all I really wanted to show you on here is this is kind of my process. I'll sit here for an hour and just kind of pick little things that I'm hearing. Right now I'm kind of hearing some kind of high pitched something going on in the background. Don't really know what that is. Doesn't really matter because you can pick and choose and play around. But, this is where we're at. And again, I could stop there. I could double some of this up, go back in, take another take at it, bring some stuff up, down. There's a million things you can do. But the point is, I am sitting at my kitchen table. I have a MIDI controller here that you saw clips from earlier. This MIDI controller cost me $20 on Marketplace. And that's because I threw the kid 10 extra. It was really only $10. So it's brand new. Like, you can get good gear for cheap, and you can be doing this at home. It doesn't take a lot. You don't need Logic Pro and a new MacBook and all that. Get, Audacity can work. GarageBand's free. Find what works for you and on your setup, and then a simple MIDI controller, and you could be writing music today. And don't be afraid to step out of your genre. Rap's not my genre. Like, I'm a metal guy, but I understand the concepts of writing music and I know what I like to hear. So it allows me to do this. I've written music for over 20 years. I've written for everything from high school bands to punk bands to metal bands to you name it. you guys, you can do this and it doesn't cost a lot and it's very simple to do. So this is just a quick glimpse into my process. I'll post the full song when it's finished. He's got to come back in and lay vocals on it. I'll wrap this up here later today and shoot it over to him so he can start working on it. But I hope you got something out of this. I hope you understand this is just rinse and repeat from here on, and I'm not going to take up an hour of your time just showing me picking instruments and doing the same thing over again. But I will post the completed track later on with the vocals and everything. It'll be on Spotify and all of that. But that's when it's finished. I have a whole list of tracks that I've done for him. So once all that's picked out, he likes what he likes, we'll lay the vocals down. Maybe we'll shoot a video on that. If you'd like to see a video on doing that, you know where to put it. Otherwise, today is New Year's Eve, so this is the last video of 2024 that we're recording. Don't know that you'll see it today. Hopefully you will. But if not, have a great new year and be on the lookout because we're getting ready to crack 1,000. And when we do, we're giving a free guitar away. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And if you're new, welcome. More of this to come in 2025. We'll see you guys next time. Later.